Hello all. Today we'll be doing the continuation of the development programs. So we'll be discussing education related programs, sanitation related programs, etc. So education related programs, we have Atal Innovation Mission. So Atal Innovation Mission is about it is a flagship initiative it was set up by the Niti Ayog, that was in 2018, to promote innovation and entrepreneurship across the country. Now this is like it was a platform for innovation hubs like startups, grand challenges, self-employment activities, etc. So a lot of activities are being done as a part of this aim, Atal Innovation Mission. So there are, as a part of this, there are different sections of this aim, that is Adult Tinkering Lab, Incubation Center, etc. Now, Tinkering Lab is to cultivate millions of children as neoteric innovators. Around like 8,878 schools have been selected, and they have been given grants to establish these tinkering labs, so that innovation is nurtured in small children itself. So we have got like inventions, patents, etc. So that is what is Adult Innovation Mission. Now coming to the next one, coming to Global Initiative on Academic Network. This was in 2015 that the Human Resource Development Ministers at that time, it was Mrs. Smriti Irani. She launched the Global Initiative on Academic Network at IIT Gandhinagar, Gujarat. And this is like tapping the talent pool of scientists and entrepreneurs to engage with the institutes of higher education to augment the country's existing academic resources, scientific, technological capabilities, etc. So the short form is GIAN, Global Initiative on Academic Network. So basically it is about forming a network on of scientists, entrepreneurs, etc. So that the what do you say, the talent pool or intellectual activities can be done. A network is formed for all those research related activities, technological advancements, etc. Okay, next one is Nai Manzil scheme. Okay, this was also launched in 2015, but in August. Now this was by the Ministry of Minority Affairs. Now this is for under the scheme, girls from minority communities will be imparted 3 months skill development training in 7 identified sectors. So there are different or it's mostly for academic dropouts. Then this is also for mainly for madrasa pass outs with their mainstream counterparts. Okay, so this is for madrasas in the for the religious institutions, etc. So it is to cover people in the 70 to 35 age group, students from minority communities like the Muslim community. Now this scheme will provide avenue for continuing higher education and also giving employment opportunities. Now this is like around a 650 crore budget program. And this is Nai Manzil scheme. So basically it is about giving 3 months skill development training in different sectors. Okay. Next is Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teacher and Teaching. Now this is based on teacher and teaching. So it is this was launched in 2014, 25th December, again Christmas Day, with an outlay of around 900 crores, and it is around so it is like to address related issues related to teaching professionals, assessment, evaluation, methodology, etc. So giving a lot of training to teachers. Around 1 lakh colleges have been selected and university teachers have been organized. So different they will get a lot of training based on new methods for teaching, use of ICTs, different new technology, like making use of computer technology, etc. for teaching, making innovations, and also developing good rapport with students, improving the quality of teaching. That is what is this scheme is all about, improving quality of teaching. That is Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teacher and Teaching. It was launched in 2014. Now coming to Sakshar Bharat Mission. Now from the name itself, it's clear it is about literacy. This was launched in 2009. Again, to recast the India's national literacy mission, and basically it was to focus literacy of women, because women compared to men, women were more number of women were illiterate, and so to increase the literacy, Sakshar Bharat mission was introduced, so that literacy campaigns were conducted, and a lot of people were encouraged to join this program. Even very old women, around 60, 70, 80, 90-year-old women also have come to this mission, and they have cleared the exams and got certificates, etc. So these it's for increasing the literacy rate. Now coming to schemes related to skill development. Skill is like basically when you are skilled in something, your chances of employability, chances of earning income is better. So that is what is meant for skill development. So it is a Skill India. This was a campaign launched in 2015 by the Prime Minister. So it is to train over 40 crore people by 2022. So there are different schemes based on this. One is Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Now this is like KVY is provided skill training to class 10 and 12 dropouts youth across the country. So basically these people that who are not very good at education, they are not they will not be good at studies, they will be given some skill training. Okay, so besides assessing and certifying 10 lakh youth for the skills, they already possess around 24 lakh youth will be skilled over the next year. So different characteristics is like 24 lakh people are going to get skill training, and they will given certification, national skill qualification network. Based on that skill qualification framework, they will be given these certificates, etc. And they will also be given opportunities for entrepreneurship by the Union Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship through the National Skill Development Corporation, or NSDC. Training partners will be there. They will be giving a lot of training for these people who are youth who have dropped out from school. They'll be given opportunities to market, improve their skills, get, for example, a certain trainings, like even for like bakery or workshop, how to run a workshop, all those things. They will be given different training in different fields like fashion designing, many fields, so where a skill is required. So the focus of the training would be improved curriculum, better pedagogy, that is better trained instructors will be there, and also it will include soft skills, how to like communication skills, better personal grooming, behavioral change, for cleanliness, good work ethics, etc. So that they can be presentable in interview, etc. For example, if they want to get a job somewhere, they need to have good communication skill, they need to have a better grooming, etc. And monetary reward will also be given to trainees on assessment and certification. So will it be around like 8,000 rupees will be given. It's an average, okay, for these training programs, etc. Like for example, if like fashion designing, stitching skills and all, and they will be given this monetary funding, and also they will be given training in different areas. Now, another one is a scheme is upgradation of skills and training in ancestral arts craft for development scheme, USTAD. USTAD. You can just remember it as USTAD. That is upgradation of skills and training in ancestral arts and craft. Please make note of it. It's ancestral arts and craft. So it's like, for example, all those traditional arts and craft will be there, like hand weaving, like Banarasi sari weavers, all those, they will be in a very small community, and they will be, confined to certain regions, etc. So they will be given special training, etc. Like it was launched from Varanasi in order to improve the degrading conditions of the world famous Banarasi sari weavers, and this program was then linked to the Make in India campaign, and it seeks to help weavers, artisans, etc. to connect with the buyers all over the world, so that they will find different handicraft items and all, because they are of great demand. But what happens is that they are confined to a very small village, or any it will be, they will not have access to foreign communities, etc. So this scheme actually helps them to get training, get more exposure, etc. Next comes National Policy for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, which was launched in 2015, NPSD. Now, this is started like initially it was in law, National Policy on Skill Development 2009 was there, and after that, in 2015, certain more things were added to it. That is, entrepreneurship aspect was also added to it. Okay. Now, this is also for empowerment by skilling, etc., large scale at speed with high standards to promote a culture of innovation based entrepreneurship. Now, this is also for generating wealth and employment. Now, another one is National Skill Development Mission. Now, this is also it's a part of the National Policy on Skill Development, that is MPSD, and there are different sub missions, etc., to provide capacity to train lot of people, like 300 million skilled people. Okay, so there are different submissions, etc., are there based on what like different skills. Next comes Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Shramev Jayate Karyakram. Now, this is launched in 2014. This under the Ministry of Labor. There are different projects launched under the scheme. That is, first one is Shram Suvidha Portal, which is like which is giving labor identification number is given to people to nearly like 6 lakh units, and then so that they will file online compliance for 16 out of labor laws, so that the laborers are being protected, their rights, and their rights can be protected by these laws, so that they are not exploited, etc. So that is what is Shram Suvidha Portal, so that they will have a little more freedom, like what do you say, they have somebody to protect them. So that's basically for labor protection. So they will be given unique identification number, etc., so they can register themselves, and they will have identity of their own. Then there will be given like a provident fund account, etc., so that they will be having a little more, instead of some person just giving them random amount of money, they will be having a little more what do you say, a little transparency in it, so that it's everybody can see it, and they have a complete unified system for that. So universal account numbers, and inspection, random inspection is done, so that different so that these labor laws are maintained, etc. Then Apprentice Protsahan Yojana, supporting these manufacturing units, so that stipend is paid to the apprentices during the first years of training, so that they are not being exploited. Then revamped Rashtriya Swasthya Yojana, that is having a smart card for these workers in the unorganized sector. So basically this scheme, that is this Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Shramev Jayate Karyakram is mainly for this laborers, to protect their rights, to give them a little more identity and freedom, like, and also giving them representation, giving them account numbers, giving them identification numbers, and also whenever they are being employed as apprentices, they are also given stipend, so that there is no exploitation of these laborers. Next comes women related schemes. Now, we must all be familiar with the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme. That is, it was launched in 2015. That is basically for Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao is, your daughters, take care of your daughters. You should, educate your daughters. That is the main thing. So it is aims to address the dipping child sex ratio, empowering the girl child in India. So we know that the overall Indian statistics, it's like number of females per 1,000 males, it's only 879 in Haryana, and it has the worst, the lowest sex ratio. So to empower, so because we know that there are a lot of discrimination issues, gender discrimination is there, still there in India. So a lot of people don't want to have a girl child, and girl children are seen as a burden, etc. So to avoid that, or to bring about a change in that, this Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme was introduced. And Madhuri Dixit, the Bollywood actress, is the brand ambassador, and it's a big scheme, so that a lot of different like different sub things are given, like Mukhya Mantri Kanya Vivah Yojana in Bihar. Suganya Yojana in Maharashtra, Nanda Devi Kanya Yojana in Uttarakhand, Kanya Vidya Dhan Yojana in Uttar Pradesh. So different schemes to empower girls and to improve their status and to end gender discrimination, so that girls are treated equally as their boy counterparts. So it's mostly in the states of Bihar, Haryana, Maharashtra, like Uttarakhand, etc., where they are facing more of gender discrimination, and that is why this main scheme was launched and given a lot of importance there. Then comes Suganya Samriddhi Yojana. Now this is also under this Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme, and it was also started in Haryana in 2015. Now this scheme is like giving them, besides their economic strata, can open the Suganya Samriddhi account in post offices. So in post office, it's actually a scheme for to invest in a girl child. That is the girl child, when you can start the scheme, right, when when a child is below age of 10 years also, they can open an account with a minimum of 1,000 rupees, and they can deposit money in their name, and a great an interest rate of 9.1% will be given to these accounts, so that by the age the child attains 18 years, she would become eligible to operate the account herself. So the parents of this children, girl child, can open this account for their for investing in their children, so that by the age by the time she is 18 years or 20 years, etc., it will have a great amount in their bank accounts. And also by for their higher education, so that when the child is like 18 years, like when she's want to start college, etc., she will get some money to for their education, etc., and they can withdraw 50% of the money after reaching the age of 18 years. A lot of accounts have been opened from the scheme. So the name is Suganya Samriddhi Yojana. This is basically a investment scheme which is in post offices. Next comes accredited social health activists. Now this is like something which is started. We have, I'm sure all of you are familiar with ASHAs, or ASHA workers as they are popularly called. They are community health workers, and Government of India's it is under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and which is a part of the National Rural Health Mission. Now it started in 2005 and it was completely fully implemented in 2012. There are a lot of ASHA workers are there in every village. Okay, so that they are local women who are trained to act as health educators and promoters in their communities. Especially in the COVID time and all, these ASHA workers used to come for house visits, for awareness programs, to give information about vaccinations, all those things. So these are the ASHAs. So this is also for health promotion, and it's also for women. All these ASHA workers are women, basically. Then comes Swadhar scheme. Now this is launched in 2002 for rehabilitation of women in difficult circumstances, like for giving shelter, food, clothing, care, etc., to marginalized girls or women who are in need, basically widows, who and women who are deserted by their family, then women prisoners who are released from jail and they don't have any family support, then women survivors of natural disasters, and also women victims of terrorist, extremist violence, etc. Now they are mainly by NGOs, and different people are taking care of them. That is called as a Swadhar scheme. Now this is under the Union Ministry of Women and Child Development, and it was launched in 2002, and the main supporting agencies are mostly NGOs who give support to these women. Now coming to schemes related to wage and self-employment. So the first one is Stand Up India. Now this is in 2016 to encourage self-employment, basically for mainly for women, scheduled castes, that is the backward classes like scheduled tribe people. And the Prime Minister started the Stand Up India. Now this is to promote self-employment, etc., and every individual will get around 10 lakh to 1 crore to as loan, etc. They should be just adult 18 years of age, and they will get a provide loans, etc., for starting up their business, etc. So the Startup India Vision 2024 will document aims at facilitating around 50,000 new startups by the year 2024. Next comes to the Roshni scheme, which was started in 2013, which is also to provide education and self-employment to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe in the Naxal areas, like 6 districts of Odisha, Jharkhand, 5 districts of Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, 1 district of Uttar Pradesh, all were chosen. And under this, 18 to 35 years of youth were chosen for, giving them training and giving them loans for self-employment. And also 50% of the participation should be from women. That is called as a Roshni scheme. Next comes schemes related to sanitation and infrastructure. Now, we are all familiar with the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Smart Cities Mission. So, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was started in 2014, October 2nd. The program was started to provide toilets, solid, waste management, ministry of like drinking water, sanitation. This scheme Swachh Bharat was launched under the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation. And earlier it was Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan. Now it is Swachh Bharat. Okay. Next comes the Smart Cities Mission. This is also urban renewal program. So all the cities where upgrade the living conditions, infrastructures of all the cities. Mainly 100 cities all over the country were chosen for this program, and basically to transform existing areas through redevelopment. All the increasing the facilities, infrastructure, road facilities, sanitation, etc. So this is about the Smart Cities Mission. So these are related to the schemes related to sanitation and infrastructure. Mainly it is Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and Smart Cities Mission. And we have discussed a lot of programs, right, based on these schemes for different schemes for employment, schemes for related to women, scheme related to health, health and family welfare, education, etc. Now we'll be seeing what are the different organizations and agencies for development communications. Okay. Now these are the different schemes that we have discussed. Now coming to the different agencies. So there are different types of agencies which are related other than the government. That is, we have all these schemes that we have discussed earlier were from the central government, mostly from the central government. And now we'll be discussing other than government. So what are the different agencies which are responsible for these developmental communication, etc. Now mostly non-governmental organizations or NGO. They are a voluntary group of individuals or organizations which are usually not affiliated with any government, and they are formed to provide services or to advocate a public policy. So it was started, the NGOs were started in 1945 with the formation of the United Nations, and they were active in different fields like education, healthcare, public policy, human rights, environment, etc. So they have different aims, for the public good. So different campaigns were conducted, and they gained a lot of media attention also. They can influence policies and different types of social issues, human rights, women's rights, education, etc. were taken up by these NGOs. Now let's discuss some of the important mass campaigns. One is HelpAge India. One of the important NGOs is in HelpAge India. It was founded by Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan in 1960. Then Jackson Cole and Samson Daniel. Now this is it is registered as a national level voluntary organization. Cause for disadvantaged old people. That is, this HelpAge India is for elderly population. For their health care, pension. Then there are a lot of people who are suffering from abuse in their homes, etc. So giving them support. That is what is the Elder HelpAge India is mainly for the old age population. Now comes Child Rights and You, CRY. This is also a very famous organization which was started by Ripan Kapoor in 1979. So mainly using photography, like taking photographs of children at a very bad conditions, etc. So that the public is made aware of child abuse, child labor, etc. And helping the children out from these bad conditions like slum areas. Giving them support for education. providing them with, food, providing them education, clothing, shelter, etc. So that is child rights. And you lot of it has also given brought about lot of campaigns, etc., a lot of funding, etc., mass campaigns, for education, etc. Next comes Give India or Give Foundation. Now this is a online donation based, it's mainly for raising funds and giving them to the different needy people, like whoever wants charity. So it's a mass campaign, like Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon, different marathons. They give like fundraising activities are being conducted by this Give Foundation, so that they raise funds for different areas, like maybe it could be for healthcare, it could be to for children education, etc. Now comes Goonj, a voice and effort. Now this is also a very well known NGO. It was founded in 1999 by Anshu Gupta. This mainly for disaster relief, humanitarian aid, community development, like for example in the terms of like earthquake, flood, etc. These NGO gives a lot of support, and also it gives a lot of different campaigns like Ek Jodi Kapda, for donating clothes, joy of exchange, sharing your things with the less fortunate people. So that is about Goonj. Then Akshay Patra Foundation, this is also very famous. It's like school lunch program. It was started by Madhu Pandit Dasa in 2000, to reduce classroom hunger for children. So giving school meals for children who are eligible. That is the Akshay Patra Foundation. Then Smile Foundation, which was founded in 2002 by Santanu Mishra. Here also it's for children, less for, from the low backgrounds, etc. So that, be giving them education, health, giving them, support, etc. Then Samman Foundation, this was started in 2007 by Irfan Alam. For here also it is for empowering vulnerable sections of the society, like widows, downtrodden people who have, elderly people, financially deprived people. So they are given, being given, good health care, financial inclusion, etc. Now those are all Indian NGOs. Now talking about different, different international agencies also have come across by for these things, for this, for providing, awareness programs, for reaching out to the public, etc. Different programs, like different campaigns have been conducted by different programs, etc. Like some international agencies which are related to like brands, certain brands have also brought about, like I'm sure all of you have heard of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, by Bill Gates. So they have also given a lot of charitable works, etc., for education purposes, so for different healthcare issues, etc. Now another other big corporates, companies, etc., have also done many development, communication, etc. For example, company in France called as Yoplait. Um, so it's a yogurt brand basically, and it also brings about, uses advertisements to bring out change for the cause of women. Then Hewlett Packard, that is HP, our laptops, computers, etc. So there, here it is an American company. So they have also focused on sustainability and social impact. So they have given a lot of communication, development communication based on for so sustainable development. Then Airbnb, which started in 2008, also an American company. They have also run different campaigns for, making the society better, and also against discrimination, etc. Then P&G, Procter and Gamble, it's a very old company with lot of products. They've also raised different issues related to gender, poverty, etc. And they also do a lot of mass campaigning for social changes. So these are all international companies. Now coming to even in Indian companies, there are different brands like Tata Group. So of course we are all familiar with the Tata groups. They have also done a lot of programs on women empowerment, social welfare, healthcare, etc. Then Ultratech Cement, they have also done a lot of things in sustainability, self change, etc. Mahindra, they have also done different educational programs, etc. Then we have also aware about the different mass campaigns by government of India. They have also done a lot of company like we have, as I we have told earlier, different campaigns. Like mass campaigns are there, like, so that campaign means it will be run for a different for a period of time. A lot of advertisements will be done, and people will be made given a lot of publicity will be given to this program, like Make in India scheme. They'll conduct a lot of events like a marathon or many exhibitions, different you know different programs, so that people are made aware of this pro schemes, etc. Job opportunities, skill enhancement, etc. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, that is also one thing which was given a lot of publicity. Then Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, this so based on this is for social discrimination. Then Accessible India, like uh, you know Accessible India is mainly for disabled people, or people who have so that all the services are available for disabled people as well. This is campaign was implemented by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment in line with the UN Convention on Rights of Persons with Disabilities, that is UNCPRO, UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. So basically it was launched in 2018, so that all the as a part of this, different schools, colleges, etc., even other institutions, organizations were given disabled friendly passages, like for example, instead of along with stairs, they were also given ramps. I'm sure you have all seen in different like institutions like colleges, or when you see, there will be certain places where there are staircases needed. So besides these staircases, so that there will be ramps will be provided, so that they can the people with wheelchairs can also enter into that building. So that is what is it was based like after this campaign, a lot of people were aware of these the problems faced by the disabled people, and they were also encouraged to be a part of the mainstream population. So these are the different uh, campaigns, mass campaigns, and development communications carried out by India, by the government as well as non-governmental organization, then United Nations, then different national non-governmental organizations have also done a lot of activities for providing uh, to give awareness on different issues, socially relevant issues, etc., and imparting awareness on different like public interest for health, welfare, then education, etc. So hope it is clear to all. Please make note that you need to write these things down, all these schemes, agencies, institutions, and what they are for, the year in which they were implemented, and what is the main purpose of these, campaigns or institution, those schemes, etc. So please, there are a lot of questions come from these areas. So most of the years they will be asking like, what is Make in India mean for, like that. You can have match the following questions. You could have different types of questions based on these schemes, etc. So hope it is clear to all.